Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, there's another cruise line that's in trouble with its passengers as they're not happy as the cruise ship is going to need repairs and they're not doing the repairs right now. So that means the ship is leaving at smaller speeds and missing ports. TUI Cruise Lines is Britain's largest cruise line. You've probably seen them out and about when you're out on your own cruise ships. Well, they have a ship in the Far East, and right now, as it was leaving port, it suffered an internal engine problem. Some say it was a fire, some say it was a cylinder burnout. There's various things that they're saying, but either way, at this time, it appears that the ship has to travel at about 1/3 off its speed, so 2/3 of its normal cruising speed of around 25 to 28 knots per hour. That in itself is not such a big deal. Of course, a lot of passengers were nervous when they heard the word burning in the engine room and are not happy setting sail on a Far East cruise on a ship with a damaged engine. TUI has reportedly offered them £250, which in US dollars I guess is around $350, $400 compensation. They say that's about 1/8 the cost of the cruise, while other cruise passengers say, fine, yeah, but that also depends on what kind of cabin you booked. And some people say it's less than 7% of what the actual cruise is costing them. Of course, the main problem is not so much the money, it's the fact that they're going to be missing key ports. In fact, on this very cruise, they're missing 3 ports. And instead of arriving at one of the final ports at a scheduled 8 a.m. in the morning, it's scheduled to arrive around 6:30 at night. So you can see you're spending much less time in the port and you're missing ports altogether. So that's one thing for the people who are on the cruise now. They've also offered a £250 refund to all the people who are sailing in January and £100 for everyone sailing in February. I don't know why they dropped it down to £100 in February, but it looks like they're not even thinking that the cruise ship's even going to be close to repaired by February. Which means all of January they'll be moving at a reduced speed and missing key ports along the way on a very expensive cruise in the Far East. Some very exotic ports that people want to go see. Here's the problem that I really see that's going on. While TUI is completely within their rights to change their itineraries, here's what they said in their statement. We can confirm that due to an operational issue on the Marella Discovery, the ship is now sailing at a slightly reduced speed. As a result, we have to make some changes to the Enchanting Far East and Colors of the Far East itineraries. Yeah, like not showing you the colors of the Far East, I guess. We're contacting all affected customers to make them aware of the changes, prioritizing those who are departing soonest. We'd like to sincerely apologize for any disappointment this may cause. Here's one of the big issues that's going on right now. Normally in this situation, most cruise lines, if you have a cruise, say, coming up in February, and your ship has been damaged and won't be operating at operational speeds, they'll offer you, to rebook a different cruise with their cruise line at no penalty. Well, TUI is saying, no, we can, right there in our description, we say we can change our itineraries at any time. We're not guaranteeing ports of call. We're not guaranteeing schedules. We're not guaranteeing days at sea. We're not guaranteeing anything. Anything can change. And so you're kind of out of luck. And here's where I kind of have a problem with that. I mean, if you think most of these people are going to sail with you again, you might be just losing a huge fan base of everybody on that ship. Not to mention all the people who actually go on TUI and seeing this happen now and saying, well, what if that happens on my cruise? Maybe I better look at a different cruise line. So it's very kind of strange that they won't allow their guests to just change, not cancel, just change their cruises. I know they're going to lose money, but they may lose a lot more money in the long run by losing customers doing it this way. I know on numerous times, when a cruise ship is having problems, the cruise line will contact people and you can just switch your cruise. Or if you stay on the same cruise, they offer you a 50% cruise credit for future cruises. But right now, yeah, sailing on the Discovery Marella? I don't know. Why would you want to take a Far East cruise when you're missing half the ports on the itinerary? And you know you're going to miss half the ports on the itinerary. It doesn't, it's not like it's a $100 cruise, a weekend cruise in the Bahamas and the Caribbean. No, you have to travel a long way to get on these cruises, and it costs a lot of money to get there. So people are spending a lot of money, and they're not getting what they're promised. So yeah, I think TUI may want to look at this going forward. I don't think it's really right. And again, why change from £250 in January refund to £100 in February if the ship's still not fixed? Maybe they'll change it again then. Maybe they'll change their whole mind about not letting people rebook. I don't know. But it's a kind of a sour note going into 2019 and heading into January. If you're anybody who's a fan of TUI and you're going, is this how you're going to treat me in the future if something goes wrong? Let me know what you guys think down below. Are they within their rights? Of course they're within their rights. It is in the terms of service and everything, but they are definitely not providing you the service that they promised to provide, that you booked to provide. And it's not a weather issue. It's not an area issue. Their own ship broke down that they're not repairing. So yeah, I think they kind of owe people, especially those in the future cruises, a little better opportunity to change their destinations. That's my feelings on it. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. And yeah, I hope you appreciate this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.